Okay, so we're just continuing on here with the character design. I'm going to kind of zoom in so I can see what I want for. So I'm trying to think what I want for his face. I can't really think. So when I can't think, sometimes I just start sketching weird, just kind of. Let's see here. So maybe he has kind of thick eyebrows, like this. He's got this kind of designs, I don't know, something that comes up to his hair or his things. And I'm thinking maybe he has something more like a fish rather than, because he's kind of got this octopus aquaticness. So I'm just trying to think. Instead of a mouth, maybe he has I don't know, that kind of looks cool though. I don't know what to give him for a mouth yet, so I think I'll just leave the mouth alone. Just adding a little bit of shadow here and there. For now, maybe I can give him like and I don't really know what rhino's legs, that was like the original inspiration I wanted, was like this kind of rhino leg. But I really don't know what rhino legs look like. But I'm not really worried about it because I'm not doing rhino leg, doing this whatever this guy happens to be. Nope, don't like that. If you do get stuck, you could go really quick and look at, something for inspiration. Look at horses, look at rhinos. And so, you can look at some pictures, like this is the bone structure of a rhino foot, a rhinoceros's foot. So I'm looking at some rhinoceros's feet that kind of look like this. It's kind of 3 feet. That looks kind of cool. Maybe a kind of more 2 at the cleft. You can look at different things like camel's feet, whatever, just anything to get. Oops. Anything to get inspiration. Look at different things. Different kind of animals and stuff to kind of get inspiration. And I just want to look at a camel by itself as well. So I'll push pause while I look at this. Okay, so I looked at some inspiration, looked at some horses from the front view, and some rhinoceroses, some camels. And I'm thinking he has this kind of big muscular structure. I don't really know how the muscles exactly are going to all look on that part, so I just kind of leave it blank, but add some shapes, for I kind of have an idea of sort of what I want. And I think he has this kind of muscles right here too. And he has these, kind of ugly looking knees that then extend to these big, huge feet. And I'm thinking he's going to have maybe, then he'll have maybe that cleft for that front one, like that, kind of like a camel. It's going to have like little gills right there or something. I don't really know what all this is going to end up looking like. But for now I could have his clefts there, because I know I want that. I'm just kind of... And I'm thinking he has this other one back here that kind of comes off this part like that. So almost like a beginning of like a thumb, beginning to develop there, almost like a little claw or something on it. This allows him to actually grab onto things with these feet, and he can like pull and attack with them even. Maybe this kind of comes up because it's like a muscle and it kind of connects up like this. And then this side one connects to those kind of like that up to those gills or something. And then the back one I'd just kind of leave, you know, in this shadow like that, so you can't really see its detail. And since this isn't actually a composition, this is a character sketch, I'm not worried about so much how, you know, how he looks overall. Like, this isn't going to be the painting itself. I would redraw him with the stance I want and doing something cool, maybe lifting one of his legs up and about to stomp on some poor helpless elf's face or something, you know, something cool. And so I just want some detail back there, though, if I can kind of see. And then his tail. I'm not really sure how his tail would look yet and what its purpose would be. I'm thinking maybe he has like there's like a spike or blade thing for attacking, and maybe he has little spikes on it. Almost like this is a spiked ball or something. That might work, so you can like slam it into people, flap it into people, and or his enemies. So there you have it. You can see how I have begun to develop this character a little bit. So I wasn't really sure what I wanted with his mouth yet, so I'm just throwing some quick shading just to kind of get an idea for us, a little bit about his 3D form. And I'm still not sure what I want to do with his hands, so I don't know, maybe I had kind of started there with sort of a human-looking hand. Maybe I would end up going with something human-looking. Can't think of anything else at the moment. What his hand should be? Maybe actually, you know what? I think I thought that didn't look right. I did his hand backwards because if you put your right hand up, your thumb faces back towards your head, and yeah. So just the pinky would be visible on this side. So you'd have the pinky and you know, that side of the hand facing us, whatever, and then you'd have the thumb would be back on that area over there with his other fingers. Let's say he had his middle finger, which still coming down like I had it, whatever, but it wouldn't be visible on this side. Maybe that finger would be a little bit visible. All that would be kind of shaded. Anyway, so and his thumb would actually be coming out on that side over there. But I kind of messed that up. Oh well. Don't feel like redrawing it right now. Okay, so check out Digital Canvas or digitalcanvas.net 16.net, and I'm gonna eventually get a .com for it, or whatever, .org, I don't know. Unless somebody else steals it, doesn't really matter. But the link's in there. Thanks for watching.